How do you assess Indian leadership approach to this situation? How do you assess India's handling of this situation? Because we have seen that Indian government has largely maintained silence in public, relying instead of back channel diplomacy to manage the differences. How do you see this approach?
Well, I think that's the best way to deal with somebody like Trump. If you take the bait and get into a public back and forth with him, it's not going to make things any easier. I think there was a lot of concern in Washington that the two tariff issues combined with Trump taking credit for bringing peace to India and Pakistan after the last terrorist attack in Kashmir was inappropriate. I think India's interest long term lies in reducing ties with Russia militarily and economically, because Russia is increasingly in an axis with China. Putin and Xi Jinping have talked about a partnership without limits. And so even when Prime Minister Modi goes to Beijing and shakes hands with Putin and Xi and Kim Jong-un, that's a signal to Washington. Everybody saw those pictures, but it's not a long-term strategy for India. So it's consistent with what I said before, that Trump's term only lasts 3.5 years. We know it's coming to an end. And so the objective should be continue to try and make progress, minimize the amount of damage that's done, and then work to fix the damage once his term is over. And I think for that, a long-term perspective and a certain willingness to put up with conduct that you don't appreciate very much, but which is unique to one person, not to the entire American people, would be worth keeping in mind.